news organization in the
Next on Live in the D, honest, I wasn't about to eat. It's the new hotspot in the D, making a name for itself with fried chicken, biscuits, beer pong.
And more. Say that again?
Beer pong.
Plus, a great way to celebrate Wine Month in May, and
a sweet treat that will make you feel good all over. We'll see you in a minute. Andrew?
Thank you very much, Tati and Jason. We are still looking at clouds overhead, still looking at some rain as well, but a lot of that rain is slowly but surely pulling away. That being said, be careful with wet road conditions south of Detroit, just downriver and down in Monroe County, also up toward Port Huron. Later today, some sunnier skies, milder, 62.
Oh, sweet. Literally.
sweet. Oh, I get it. Cupcakes, sweet. It's Friday. It's time for Live in the D, and that's sweet. Tati and Jason. Happy Friday, Jay Carr.
Happy Friday, Tia Mara.
Aren't you excited? You know you love it. You love my nicknames for you. How many do we have? Like 10.
Bye, Felicia and Craig. Our daily jam is Just Like Fire by Pink. You know, she was on the Today Show earlier.
Yes.
Looking great.
Yeah, she was looking great.
She is at Little Caesars Arena tonight and tomorrow night.
I didn't know you were a Pink fan. When did this happen?
Oh, she looks like, you know what she looks like? She looks like Brigitte Nielsen from Rocky IV. She's smoking, right?
That is.
Right, Randy?
I'll leave that
Remember
to you,
Brigitte
too.
Nielsen? She had the blonde hair. Stallone's girlfriend?
Stallone's girlfriend.
Yeah. Rocky IV. If he dies, he dies. How about this? It was beautiful and 70 degrees earlier this week, and we thought we were out of the woods with that. Remember last weekend, like 5 days ago?
Mm-hmm.
Like cruddy and 47 and snowy. And then
It wasn't snowing last weekend. It was just raining all day.
Oh no, there was
Where were you?
freezing rain and pellets of ice in my backyard.
Yeah, he's exaggerating.
So the long range outlook made it look like we had finally turned the corner, but
That's
guess
true.
what, folks?
Tomorrow, snow. Yes, snow is in the forecast. Some places may actually see inches. It's April 26th, people. I'm over it.
This is ridiculous.
I'm over it.
Why do we live here? Because we love it. We must love it because we are gluttons for punishment. Remember last year it was like the summer that wasn't. We're gonna have another one of those this year.
You mean the spring that wasn't?
Well, I feel like I went into the summer because we didn't really have much of a fall. It was like we didn't have a spring, and then it was warm for like 2.5 months, and then it got cold.
Yeah, exactly. No spring, no fall last year. It's okay, we're still here, we're fine. So guess what's happening? A Detroit rock star is coming home for a special honor.
Jack White is set to receive an honorary degree from Wayne State University. It is an honorary doctorate in human letters.
White is expected to be on hand for the honor. He attended Wayne State University for 1 semester before dropping out to pursue his music career.
Other honorees include Florian Mark, and you might know her as the CEO of the WW Group, formerly known as Weight Watchers.
That's true, that's true. So, listen to this. It's another wedding story for you guys. A woman is being criticized online for something she did at a wedding. She brought her own food. Well, why, you ask? She's vegan.
But a member of the wedding party said the woman was openly critical of food options, and she carried around her own Tupperware of food everywhere.
That part is weird.
Well,
You don't carry it around all over the place, but most weddings don't have a vegan option. They may have a vegetarian option, but not necessarily a vegan option.
So you think carrying the food in the Tupperware is weird?
If you're just walking around with it like this, and you're just like, hey, I'm Tati, nice to meet you. Did you see my vegan Tupperware? Then yeah, that's weird.
Aren't vegans weird to begin with?
No, disrespectful. No, they are not. No, they are not.
Here's what she should have did. She should have ate in the car before she went in there. Bringing that food in there, that
But it's
ain't no
weird,
style.
Randy, sometimes this is what, have you been to those long weddings, especially the ones that don't start on time?
But still, I put it to you like this. People go to their car to get a snap You know, everybody know what a snap is. You go out there
A little
get a
sippy
drink.
sip.
A snap is you go out to your car, get a drink, you know, because they haven't served alcohol yet. So you go out to your car, get your food, come on back.
Good
That's
night,
all I'm saying. You know,
America.
you're going to be there a long time.
Yeah, well, okay, so
I
here's
know
the
about that.
thing.
So where in the car is the snap being stored?
Hopefully in the
Snap
trunk,
storage.
so you
Okay,
don't
okay.
get...
Let me just give you a little. Sometimes you see a table where there's a lot of people. It's only supposed to be like 8 people. You see 16 people around that table.
Yes.
Under that table is a whole bar.
Is that right?
I mean, they doing their thing. Everybody,
So-
they happy, and then people will leave and come back, go to their car, get some, and
This,
come back. I'm
this
just
all
saying.
coming from a man who has never had alcohol
I
in
don't
his
drink,
life.
though.
He doesn't drink, never has.
That's not a problem for me.
Even tasted it. So what's under this table? Is it like a full bottle of Hennessy
A
or like
full
the
bottle.
little?
Whatever they drinking, they got under that table.
You
Now
know.
Kevin's laughing. He knows what's going on.
Is
I'm
it true,
talking about.
Kevin?
Kevin know what I'm talking
I've
about.
never seen this either.
Y'all ain't never seen that? All right.
No.
So this show is educational too. This program is educational.
Randy, you got to be careful. Snitches get stitches.
I ain't busting on nobody. I ain't busting on nobody. It's under the
He
table.
didn't say you did it, Jason.
I
He's
said it's
just
under the table.
saying.
I'm not trying to get anybody in trouble.
So this is like the flask in the golf bag, in other
Right, exactly.
All right, now a fellow
what
vegan
bag?
even credit the golf bag. Even a fellow vegan criticized this woman, saying she should have just brought a protein bar and ordered a plain salad rather than walking around with a Tupperware full of
Walking around with the Tupperware part is weird.
vegans.
It's
Do you
weird.
ever find it difficult to dig through your fridge to find what you want?
I want to know what's in your golf bag. That's what I want to know.
I don't have a flask in there right now.
Well, now there's a solution for the fridge, that is, not the golf bags. This was posted to Reddit. It's actually a cylinder fridge with rotating shelves. I want to know how quickly I can get one of these.
Okay, so now here's the thing. After I sent this to Kari for the 9:15ish and also the producers upstairs, this was presented like, what if you had this at home, right? Look to the right. That is a glass door. Now, mentally take all of that stuff out of the fridge and replace it with big boy pies. You've seen these.
Right, America.
You've seen these in restaurants. They're like a pie fridge.
I didn't even think of that. I guess that is what it is.
But my point still stands. If this was offered with a stainless steel door that you open and the shelves rotated, wouldn't you buy this?
Of course I would. Of course
Everybody
I
would.
Everybody would. I think it's brilliant.
Well,
Like,
how
hold
come
up, where is
Kenmore and
that
Amana and
It's sweet.
Viking and how come KitchenAid, how come they're not doing this?
I don't know, maybe because it would fit weirdly in some kitchens. I can see, but it would just take us a little time to get used to it. That's all. And by the time we got used to it, we'd be good.
I think that would be amazing to be able to open that up and just twirl stuff around. I could never find anything. Taryn's like, it's there. I'm like, it's not.
It's in the back. It's in the back of the fridge.
I'm looking for the shape of it underneath the glass shelves. By now, most everybody knows about those ancestry kits that look at your DNA to find out where you came from.
Now, but did you know that there are DNA kits for dogs? I did know this. So these allow owners to find out the breed of their dog. So if you have a purebred, why are you laughing?
I'll tell you about Charlie in a second.
Okay, so if you think you have a purebred, rather, or you want to know what dogs mix together for your loving mutt, you can find out. Would you do this? I would not do this.
I would do it for Charlie Tickles only because,
Why?
well, it's kind of a running joke because we never did see her father. The father was missing in action when we went to get Charlie Tickles.
Okay.
We could see the mother, but you know, Charlie looks mostly like a Chihuahua. She's not the most attractive dog. She's kind of got, the eye kind of goes like that. Seriously, it's on my Instagram.
Messed up.
She does. What's
wrong with her
The
eyes?
running joke in our family is that we don't know what the patronage of Charlie Tickles is. So
Listen, Mama was having fun.
seriously, Charlie can look at you
Right?
right like this, and
Poor
they're
Charlie
giving you the
Tickles.
stank
That's
side.
messed up.
I'm-
I'm not making fun of your dog. I can't. I'm not
Trying to
participating
laugh.
in this.
You are trying to laugh.
I'm trying to hold in the laugh because it's wrong to laugh at the dog's eye. Show me.
Charlie Tickles can look at 6 o'clock and 3 o'clock at the same time. I'm serious. I've got proof.
That's messed up.
Well,
That's messed up. All right, do you have plans for a summer vacation while he finds the photo of Charlie Tickles? Many people are deciding to take a pass this year. So, according to a new survey by Bankrate, 1 in 4 people say that they won't get away this summer, and 1 out of 4 said that they are still undecided if they're going anywhere at all. I mean, that's because you were distracting him. There's nothing wrong with that dog's eye. There's her eye. There's nothing wrong with that dog's eye.
of those not taking a summer vacation, 60% say they are taking a pass because.
Disrespectful. That's not funny at all.
Seriously.
You're doing something to him. I can tell.
I'm telling you, see the right
You're
eye's
doing
looking right at
something
me.
to her. He's doing this. He's like, hey, Charlie Tickles, Charlie Tickles. So Charlie Tickles didn't know where to look.
So we are definitely going to do the ancestry for the dog to find out.
I mean, he is. You're horrible.
In the control room, they said you need to bring that dog to work one day so we can see that eye, see how it really works.
I am done with all
the
you
control room
people.
wants you to bring your dog in.
Y'all are horrible.
I'll bring her in. Here's a question for you. Would you share your weight if it meant you could get a cheaper airline ticket?
How much money are we talking about?
Maybe $1 a pound. Company
it doesn't
called
do
it
anything.
Fuel Matrix. It says it's developing software that would measure the amount of fuel the plane needs for any specific flight based on the weight of passengers and luggage.
All right, but the software needs to use actual weight to come up with how much fuel is needed. So in the end, it says it could significantly cut down on the amount of fuel used for flights. Less money spent on fuel could lead to cheaper tickets, but you'd have to share your weight. This sounds like a total scam to me, because I can see people being like, oh, I weigh this much, but they really weigh like 7 pounds more. So what are they gonna do, weigh you when you get to the airport?
Well, the comedian Sebastian Maniscalco, I can't even say his name, Maniscalco, said that he was checking in, his bag is 2 pounds too heavy, so they're gonna charge him. So he's gotta take 2 pounds out of his bag, right? He says to the gate, or to the agent, what do I do with this? And she goes, put it in your carry-on.
Right.
He goes, isn't the carry-on and my bag going to the same place? It's on the same airplane.
They don't play that.
Then he turned around and he pointed at the heavy guy behind him. He was like, he's twice my weight. How, are you going to charge him more?
Disrespectful.
Well, it's the idea.
Can't.
But that makes perfect sense.
Makes perfect
what is
sense.
it? What, the airplane doesn't care if you've got 2 pounds here or 2 pounds here.
Because here's what happened with me and my wife. I was overweight. My bag was overweight. Hers was under.
Yeah.
I said, we together. But they made me take stuff out of my bag and put it in her bag just to meet that. I said, but we together. So
Doesn't matter.
our weight together does not go over the limit. So what's the problem?
That's stupid.
That's
just
stupid.
dumb.
They just have their policies. You're going to get on the flight, right?
Yeah.
You're going to take the 2 pounds out, right?
Yeah.
Done.
But
It's stupid. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
still ahead, live in the D. May is Michigan Wine Month, and we have a delicious way for you to celebrate.
That's right. And speaking of delicious, next, we're going to dine in the D at a new hot spot downtown that is drawing people in for the food, and people also stick around for a really good time. Is that a biscuit?
Yeah, did you see how buttery that is? Is that beer pong?
Yes. This
Oh, look at that coming out of the fryer.
This place was packed over the weekend, and I can agree that it's a good time, for sure.
Dine in the D's, Michelle Oliver doing an excellent job with her up-close photography on that. I can't wait. We want to say hello to our Live in the D fan of the day, Arthur Webb from Detroit.
Hello, Arthur Webb from Detroit. He will receive passes to either the Henry Ford Museum or Greenfield Village for being our fan of the day. If you want to be our Live in the D fan of the day, just follow the link on our Live in the D Facebook page. Look at him. Mr. Webb is sharp.
Yeah, what's he doing there? He's
Posing.
Like, striking poses, slaying the ladies.
I love it. I love it. And so if you want to be our Live in the D fan of the day, just enter at clickondetroit.com or the Live in the D Facebook page. Contest rules are under the Scene on 4 tab. We will be right back.
Just like fire, burning up the way, you like the world, but you
Monday on Live in the D.
It's the biggest Cinco de Mayo party, and you and your family are invited. That's Monday at 10 a.m. Live in the D. I love those dresses.
There will be more events, festivals, and the like happening around town now that spring has sprung, well, mostly. And if you are looking for some place to have a fun bite to eat before or after your night out, we have just the place for you.
That's right. With crispy fried chicken and beer pong tables next door, you're sure to have a good time. Michelle Oliver takes us to Dine in the D at Penny Red's.
Charlie Tickles went there and next door.
Crispy fried chicken jazzed up with whatever sauce you like, served with glistening sweet buttery biscuits, is what Penny Red's is known for.
Henny Penny is the fryers that we use, specializes in fried chicken. And then the Rhode Island Red is a type of chicken. To me, when I think of a chicken, that's exactly what a Rhode Island Red is. Penny Red's is sort of a combination of both of those.
It's all served in this retro wood-paneled restaurant where you can do carryout. Or if you prefer, you can sit down and enjoy your meal at their partner place, the Brakeman.
The Brakeman is an American beer hall. This is meant to be a hangout. We have the shuffleboard tables, we have the beer pong tables. This summer, the alleyway will be activated with some ping pong tables. We have our draft tables where you can actually rent a table and pour drafts yourself at the table. It's just meant to be, a great place to come and hang out and have some beers and eat some fried chicken.
Their menu is simple, but it allows them to focus on what they really care about: fried chicken.
It's buckets of fried chicken, either a half a bird, a whole bird, or 2 whole birds. Honey butter biscuits, fresh farm stand sides, and 3 different chicken sandwiches.
So let's jump right on into the good stuff and make some fried chicken. We start with some brine chicken that's been pre-cut and dunk it into their wet dredge.
We use Guernsey, nice full-fat buttermilk. It's
nice,
it's
and
awesome.
local.
And local. Season it, little cayenne, some garlic powder, onion powder. Every step of the way, it's getting that same flavor packet.
So it's like, we're gonna hit you with that flavor, and you're gonna get it.
You're gonna get it.
Next, the chicken goes into the dry dredge for a thorough dusting.
Is there a technique, or is it just cover?
I like to cover it first so that you kind of get like all those wet spots, and then it's just about sort of tossing everything around.
So it's like bury them, and then find the buried treasure, and then bury them again.
Find the buried treasure.
We organize the chicken by piece on this wire rack.
And what we were trying to do here is create pressure inside of the fryer. Did you find buried treasure?
I did. I found
buried
another
treasure.
one. It's a wing.
Treasure.
Then the chicken goes into the pressure fryer to cook.
There you go.
And that just kind of seals in the pressure.
That is a pressure seal on the fryer.
So think of like your Instant Pot,
Instant Pot.
industrialized.
Yes.
As the chicken cooks, we make their crispy Brussels sprout side by frying them and coating them in a smoked maple sauce.
And we're gonna go real.
Yeah, you're not light with that. You're like,
No.
let's get in there.
With some crispy breadcrumbs on top. And of course, we have to have some of their famous dunked biscuits.
You're not counting calories.
You're not counting calories
So yeah, we wanted to come up with this idea of dunking the biscuit in the honey butter mix.
Ooh, look at that drip.
They looked so good. I mean, I had to give them a try.
Get them dunked.
Definitely dunked.
Get them dunked.
Next thing we know, the fried chicken is ready to come out.
Magic, open sesame.
The sort of finishing touch is just to make sure we get the shake on it. That is, Penny Red's fried chicken right there.
Standing at our wood table is Don Hammond, the executive chef for the Shinola Hotel and, by extension, Penny Red's. Hey, Don.
Hi.
How's it going?
Great, how are you?
His other title is also now our new best friend.
Our new best friend? That's
Because
right.
this spread is kind of amazing.
Yeah, fried chicken will do that.
You have different variations on a theme, so let's start over here up top.
So
what do we have here?
Yes, we have a couple of our different sandwiches. This is the baconbombs.com. You guys should go check that website out. It's pretty awesome. This is sort of our Korean version, peanuts and yangyum sauce and crunchy green slaw. And then just kind of coming over, we have all of our house-made sauces.
What are these right here?
Those are our French fries. Those are called Sidewinders, and we sell a lot of those.
Excellent.
Yeah, potato salad, some crispy Brussels sprouts with some maple sherry glaze, the roasted carrots with our Vaudevin curry and toasted coconut.
And I can vouch for those carrots because they were the bomb.
Yeah, they're pretty good.
They were the bomb.
They come in a cup like this?
Yep.
And this is what, potato salad?
That is our potato salad, yeah. Mustard potato salad.
And this?
Those are the carrots with the Vaudevin curry.
We can't overlook this small mountain of glory in
Yeah,
These are your biscuits.
The Tower of Buttermilk biscuits, made in house every day. Chef Jessica does an extraordinary job on those, and you can get those either dry as they are now, or as we prefer them, dunked in honey butter.
Honey butter.
Yeah.
Honey butter.
Oh my goodness.
What is on the original up here, the classic?
So the classic, this is by far our biggest seller. This is our fried chicken, some dill pickles, a sour cream ranch, and then spicy honey. We sell a lot of them.
Because they're really good.
Yeah,
they're really good.
They're great. And then of course we've got the buckets. We do 5-piece, 10-piece, and 20-piece buckets. It ends up being a half a bird, a whole bird, or 2 birds.
Okay, sounds good to me. So now talk to us about the beer tokens and how they work, because that was a different experience.
Yeah.
You walk in, you get the token, and
Yeah, so Penny Reds is connected to the Brakeman. The Brakeman is like our American beer hall. You buy tokens, and with those tokens you can get a beer or a flight of 3 beers.
cool.
Yeah.
And then you can just go right over into Penny Red, order your food, have your beer,
Yeah.
have your chicken, sandwich, biscuit.
Play some beer pong.
Play some beer pong.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
How much for a bowl of eggs?
Well, the egg had to come before the chicken, so we were just trying to represent.
That all makes sense.
You can
All
turn
right.
those into Scotch eggs and serve them at the beer hall.
Guys got ideas.
This guy's got ideas. They're all not all great. They all can't be winners. If you want to try out Penny Reds, we are giving away 3 $50 gift certificates.
For your chance to win, go to our Live in the D Facebook page or the contest page at clickondetroit.com. And we've also started a Dine in the D group on Facebook, so please join it to see all the places we've covered, get suggestions on places to eat out, and share your favorite meals from local eateries. And Jason is going for the sandwich right away. How is it?
Oh, wow.
Super good, right?
Oh, my gosh. That's
Told ya.
amazing.
All right, next on Live in the D. Does it live up to the hype? Movie reviewer Greg Russell shares his thoughts on the epic Avengers Endgame. Next, but first, let's get a check on the weather.
Thank you very much, Tati and Jason. We are looking at cloudy skies overhead. Good morning, everyone. I'm meteorologist Andrew Humphrey. Still chilly out there, as you can see, upper 40s, struggling to get above 50 degrees. We still have a little rain out there, especially down in Monroe County, Lenawee County, and up toward Port Huron. Now, all of this is slowly moving away, so count on these damp or cloudy conditions, depending on where you are, over the next couple of hours. As we get closer to 2 p.m. and afterward, we'll see those clouds break apart, and we'll see more sunshine. Milder as well, with temperatures that will be in the low 60s. Now this weekend, yes, it does get chillier. We'll talk about that, the possibility of snow at noon.
All right, Andrew, thank you. In a Local 4 News update, the Ford Motor Company is under investigation by the Justice Department. Ford is saying that it relates to its emissions certification process. Last September, a group of employees reported possible problems with the model used to calculate pollution and mileage. Earlier this year, Ford began investigating that problem and disclosed the matter to the EPA. The automaker is cooperating with the investigation. And Andrew and I will be back with another news and weather update coming up in about 30 minutes. But we'll send you back to more Live in the D.
Today is National Pretzel Day, so grab some Aunt Millie's salt and cheese sauce and mustard if you prefer. Which do you prefer?
The burbling, bubbling popcorn box means one thing and one thing only. Real talk, thanks to our partners at MJR Digital Cinemas, and Greg Russell is back with us today, and it's all about one movie.
That's it.
A movie that may easily become the highest grossing movie of all time by next Tuesday, Avengers Endgame. You've seen it.
I have seen it.
We're not giving spoilers.
Right, no. Fabulous, though. I mean, people who I know who usually will find any little thing to nitpick about in any superhero movie couldn't find anything. They loved it. This movie, honestly, will make you laugh because Paul Rudd, his comedic timing is just perfect. Also, there's a thing that'll come up that'll definitely make you cry, and just so much action. Cecil B. DeMille would be smiling on
This
this
is
movie.
epic. I mean,
Yeah.
movies of this scope, of this grandeur, used to be 3 hours long.
Right,
They would
right.
have an intermission. Does it have an intermission?
It doesn't have an intermission.
Does it pick up at the end of Infinity War?
Yeah. Yes.
All right.
So I would also say you don't have to, but it'd be great to watch that one first before going. But like I said, you don't have to.
Okay, well, let's take a look at a clip.
He used the stones again.
Hey. We'd be going in short-handed, you know?
Look, he's still got the stones, so...
So let's get him. Use them to bring everyone back.
Just like that.
Yeah, just like that.
Even if there's a small chance that we can undo this, I mean, we owe it to everyone who's not in this room to try.
If we do this, how do we know it's gonna end any differently than it did before?
Because before you didn't have me.
Ooh, good setup there.
How you like that?
Hey, new girl.
Captain Marvel, love her.
This is like 96, 97% so far on Rotten Tomatoes.
Yeah.
It's worthy.
Right. I mean, like I said, people came out just cheering and having a good time.
Did it seem like 3 hours?
Not really. I mean, it did move. It did move. Only time it felt like 3 hours, honestly, was when the soda pop was beginning to take effect. And you're going, I've gotta go, but I don't want to.
You caught me. How many reels for this one?
We're gonna give this one an epic. Ready? 5!
Whoa!
An epic 5 reel. How do you like that?
I've been here almost 3 years. I don't think I've ever seen you give a 5.
We're gonna do it for this one.
Holy
Where's
smokes.
the confetti? I thought it was gonna come down.
All right. Let's take a look at the giveaways you have today. Your swag, your prizes, what have you?
Oh, we've got
there.
all types of great stuff from in-game. We've got the big ones, you know, like this one from Iron Man. Ronan. Right there, another Iron Man right here, Black Widow, Captain America. Then also these fun toys that you get from the McDonald's Happy Meals. Randy said he just got his grandkids some the other day.
That's Hulk and Iron Man.
Hulk and Iron Man. And Captain America down there. And the thing that goes on the back of your phone, which I love this. I've got one for mine that, you know, just makes it stand right up. And we also have some run of show movie passes to go see it from Fandango.
How about that?
Hey, hey, hey.
Love me some Fandango. To enter to win Greg's giveaways, just go to our Live in the D Facebook page or the contest page at clickondetroit.com. Contest rules are posted there as well. Marvelous.
Right, forgot about the bag. This comes in. Oh, thank you. Dun, 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 dun.
Real Talk is thanks to our partners at MJR Digital Cinemas. To see a list or short times at a theater near you, just go to their website, mjrtheaters.com. Greg, thank you.
Thank you, Jason.
Well, the month of May begins next week, and that means it's time to celebrate Michigan wines. We want to welcome back Jenny Janess with our friends at Traverse City Tourism. Thank you so much for being here.
Girl, anytime.
Anytime. We learned so much.
Love it.
So why is May the time to celebrate Michigan wines?
So in Traverse City, we coin it Traverse City Uncorked. And we love to celebrate our wines at that time because it's such a beautiful, beautiful season. We have our blossoms blooming. When April rains come around, we're pretty okay with it because it's not in vain, right? April showers bring May flowers. So it's a great time to see some of the best sights in the region while also sipping what the land produces. So May, great weather, great sights, and great vino.
Right, all right. So how can people get the best experience during this month-long celebration?
Yeah, so the Traverse City Uncorked experience is a great combination of not only your wines and your lodging, but you're also getting a great price point for that. When you book with any participating wineries, you'll receive these fun little messages in a bottle, but essentially you're getting a discounted room and you're also getting a super ticket, which gives you a free tasting at about 40 different wineries. And that's a free tasting for 2.
That's awesome.
You can do a lot of damage with that amount of free tasting.
You can. It's a lot of
fun.
damn, but a lot of fun at the same time.
Yes, ma'am. So 40 different wineries. It's 2 different regions. There's the Leelanau Peninsula and Old Mission Peninsula. Together, it's called the Traverse Wine Coast. And so a lot of different styles at the wineries, not only of the wines themselves, but also the atmosphere. Some of them are a little bit more romantic, others a little bit more modern and sleek. So depending on what you're looking for,
you've got something for everyone. I love it.
Absolutely.
Now, you also brought some examples of the award-winning wines that we'll be able to sample on this tour.
You got it. And do you mind if I pour you a little something?
One tiny bit.
No, please. And so we joke at Traverse City Tourism because there's a lot of different statistics to keep track of. And so we just kind of stop keeping track of how many wineries are popping up these days and really what awards they're taking home. But what I'm pouring for you, this is 45 North. This is their Riesling. Ooh, pretty sound. And here you are, my dear. Clink. Yes. But up in the north, about 40 different wineries, and there are different events to celebrate, you know, really what it is that you're looking for. On May 3rd, downtown, it's the Traverse City Art Walk. Down on Front Street, we have about 150 vendors, restaurants, galleries. The artists will be down there pouring local wines, a really fun time to just enjoy and wander the downtown scape. That same weekend, we have something called the Leelanau Sip and Savor. All throughout the Leelanau Peninsula, and they have about 30 different wineries on that peninsula alone, but they're essentially food pairings with wine pairings. It's also the same weekend of the Kentucky Derby, so if you want to wear your big hat, that's a time to dress it up and be a little Southern Belle.
Yes,
Love that.
have a lot of fun. And we're just looking at some of the dates here for Traverse City Uncorked, the entire month of May. May 3rd, we have City Art Walk, like you said, 4th and 5th, Spring Sip and Savor. May 9th, the Rosé Challenge.
Yeah, brand new this year.
And May 18th, Blossom Day. This is fabulous.
Yeah, lots of different ways to enjoy. And May 9th is downtown, a blind tasting of rosés, and then the Blossom Day. That's right around when we do expect the blossoms to bloom, and that is the original National Cherry Festival. So if you've been in July, this is the time to come in May and see the Preclude.
The Preclude. I love it. This is fabulous, Jenny.
Thank you.
So to find out more about Traverse City Uncorked and make your reservations, visit their website, traversecity.com. Jason, I might not be making it back to the chair over there with you. You okay? Oh.
You better make it back over here. I hear that wine pairs great with this.
Does it?
Penny
Okay.
Reds.
We'll find out.
Jenny's gonna hook me up. Thank you, Jenny. Next on Live in the D, Taylor Swift surprises fans by dropping a new song, and it's a duet with someone else who's already topping the charts. But put the old clothes back on the rack. You're looking at Tekla Vintage in Hamtramck.
That's right, a place to find that classic look that may be difficult to find other places. It's worth a visit, that's for sure. All right, it's time for some pop talk.
Wait, hang on, we got to do this music transition here. There it is.
DJs don't play with music transition.
Oh, we got an open mic somewhere, guys.
The guys
Open mic, open.
We hear all you
We're hearing
guys talking.
we got to talk to some. No, what if somebody swears? Open mic.
Close the mic.
Swifties are all hyped up this morning because there's something new from Taylor Swift.
That's right. She released a new song titled Me, and it's a duet with Brendan Urie.
From Panic at the Disco? Take a look at the music video, which already has millions of views on YouTube.
Oh, man.
I'm the only one of me. Baby, that's the fun of me. You're the only one of you. Baby, that's the fun of you. And I promise that nobody's gonna love you like me. Girl, there ain't no I-N-T. But you know there is on me.
So the video features everything from snakes to butterflies to some throwback dancing, and the song harkens back to her 1989 album. My thing on this, they're still doing music videos. You know, I was born and raised on videos. I was like 11 when MTV debuted.
Hold on. Her 1980. Oh, yeah.
It was titled 1980.
Okay, I was about to say. All right.
But having been down this road so many times, I'm just like, maybe I'm an old fuddy-duddy and a curmudgeon and get off my lawn, but I'm done with I've been done with videos for years.
Are you serious?
Yeah, that just seems, everything seems like it's already been done before.
Overly produced?
It's already been done before, so now everything's just a retro rehash of everything that's come before it.
How about I send you a few videos to review and see if you feel the same way? Some of my faves currently.
All right.
Fair?
Sure.
Okay. Well, celebrities may not always know about other celebrities, and star couple Chip and Joanna Jones found out the hard way, so this is hilarious. They were at the Time 100 Gala for the most influential people, and they asked to be introduced to Martha Stewart.
Seeing as how both Stewart and the Gaines are all about homes and decor, you'd think Stewart may know about them, but Chip Gaines said it was clear she had no idea who they were. I couldn't pick them out of a police lineup. I know their names. Chip and Joanna, I know they're a brand or whatever, but I couldn't.
You couldn't, at least Joanna would give it away with her long flowing dark hair, no?
No. If I saw them at Penny Red, I'd be like, oh, there's an attractive couple. And then I'd go back to my chicken sandwich.
You know what I would be like?
What?
Oh my God, it's the Gaines. You want to see this picture of something I decorated?
So if your name is Gaines, in plural, is it the Gaineses?
I think it's just the Gaineses.
The Gaineses.
Yeah.
Keeping up with the Joneses, keeping up with the Gaineses.
Gaineses, exactly.
Yeah, kind of hard to do.
See if you could recognize the star in this next clip. Well, Jimmy Fallon did a remake of the music video for the song Spin Me Right Around from the 1980s.
That's right. Remember Dead or Alive? Talk about music videos. This was one, I remember it very well. The actor stepped into the role as the lead singer is a familiar face, not Fallon, somebody else. Look.
You spin me right round, baby, right round, like a record, baby, right round, round, round. You spin me right round, baby, right round, like a record, baby, right round, round, round.
That is Paul Rudd, who was on The Tonight Show last night to promote Avengers Infinity War. Of course, he's Ant-Man in there.
All right, well, Rudd says that he FaceTimed with his kids while taping the video earlier this week, and he's pretty sure they were traumatized once they saw him in the makeup. Yeah, they wouldn't get it. They'd be like, what?
If you remember this video originally, the lead singer had sort of a Boy George thing going on, so Paul Rudd got very, very close to that.
I found the original.
Oh, did you look it
I
up?
was like, okay.
Okay, that happened. Guess who keeps winning at Jeopardy? To no one's surprise.
That's right, James Holzhauer. He has done it again, winning 16 days in a row. His total is now more than $1.2 million. I don't know how they're gonna pay him. They're about to cut the lights off out of Jeopardy.
If they don't have a war chest, then that's on them.
True.
I think they probably do.
True.
Holzhauer has said his profession of being a sports gambler helps him because he's not afraid to bet big, unlike other contestants who may be reluctant to place a big wager on a daily double or the final Jeopardy question. So see if he can win again tonight at 7:30 right here on your home for Jeopardy and Wheel of Fortune before it, Local 4.
But here's the thing. He may not be afraid to bet big, but you also have to be pretty confident in your intelligence and that you actually know the answers.
That is true.
You know, because you could be a reckless bettor. Doesn't mean you know.
What's
We
up?
could philosophize about this. All right, next on Live in the D, take some big name restaurants in the area and put them in one place so you can sample their food, and it's for a good cause.
You know what Mary says on the Live in the D Facebook? Best morning show.
Thank you. Good morning. Good morning to everybody.
Dragonfly out in the sun.
Today.
Hey, Ann Arbor. How's everyone doing on this fabulous Friday? Seniors will be graduating next week, and congratulations to all of them.
Wait, what? What did she say? Big fat son. Take nearly 30 different restaurants from the area and put them together in one place for a taste of something special, and that is what's happening Tuesday at the GM Heritage Center, a benefit to support care of southeastern Michigan. Joining me is one of those that will be present, Dan Matoski. He is the owner of Red Velvet Cakes and Pastries, which is part of the event. Good to see you.
Absolutely. Thank you for having me. Good morning, everybody.
It's our pleasure. When you show up with this kind of stuff, what did you bring in today?
We just bought a very small selection of everything we have to offer. We got a spread of our cupcakes, which we have over 25 different flavors.
That's what this is right here. So, like when you say 25 different flavors, give me some of the. It looks like a unicorn right here.
Absolutely, and that's the trend that we're going after. That's our funfetti. So I have a funfetti. That's our maple bacon cupcake.
Okay, here's the unicorn or the funfetti. All right, maple bacon is what I'm holding.
We've got a lemon, we've got our traditional red velvet, I've got an Oreo, I have a cherry chip, I have the other lemon in the background. So we've got a carrot cake as well. That's just a very small selection of
red velvet.
Red velvet right here.
Okay. In front of me is bacon, and it looks like it's drizzled with something. What would
Absolutely. This is for our Fearless. This is our maple bacon torte. It's a white cake, maple bacon frosting with real bacon in between each layer, bacon on top, and then we drizzle maple syrup.
I did the knife effect just for you.
Absolutely.
It makes it more savory that way. Cannolis?
Cannolis, yep. We've got some cannolis, our traditional cannolis, our mini cannolis. We've got them with almond, chocolate chip as well. We have eclairs, custard-filled eclairs, macaroons, We've got
right. That's what now macaroons or macarons? Because they're so close they're different.
You're absolutely correct. Macarons.
Macarons. It's like macaroni but without the e. Red velvet cake right here.
That is true.
I know there's some. Is that?
That's white chocolate shavings. Then we put some of the red velvet crumbs on top and on the side.
And what kind of frosting?
That's cream cheese frosting.
Oh, I love cream cheese frosting. Is there a file hiding inside this cake? Because I'm about to break out of here for the weekend.
There might be. We can definitely take a look at it and go in there and see what we got.
Why are you shaking your head? That was a quality joke. What is it? What is over here?
That is our strawberry delight. So that's white cake with white chocolate mousse, strawberry filling, and white chocolate shavings on the outside.
You know, and I didn't want to give short shrift to this confection over here, back over on the screen left side, or the German sweet chocolate in front of it. Tell us what this is right here.
That is the new designs that are constantly coming out, and the looks in the cakes. This is our metallic look. So we have the tall, skinny, with metallic drippings on the side, all edible, macarons on top as well. And then in front of it, we have our triple chocolate fantasy, chocolate cake, chocolate mousse, chocolate shavings.
All right, let's welcome in the president and CEO of CARE of Southeastern Michigan, Monique Stanton. Thank you for being here, Monique.
Thank you. Thanks for having me out today.
It's our pleasure. And how did you not succumb? Because you've been around this the entire morning waiting for this moment.
Yes, it's been really difficult, and I'm looking forward to when we're done and have a couple of those cupcakes.
What does CARE do in the community?
Sure. So we support 40,000 people a year, providing substance abuse, mental health, family crisis, and workplace programs in Southeast Michigan.
And tell us about the event and where people can get tickets.
Sure. So we're selling tickets through Sunday night. The event is on April 30th at the GM Heritage Center. We're going to have almost 30 different restaurants, bakers out celebrating with us. And then after Sunday, you can also get tickets at the door.
All right, and where is the GM Heritage Center for people who don't?
It's in Sterling Heights. What's really remarkable about this venue is that we have 165 of GM's vehicles. So you not only get to taste all this delicious food, but you get to see some really cool cars.
Any classics?
Classics, concept cars, specialty cars. It's pretty amazing.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Would you Camaro guy, Corvette?
Ford.
Ford
all the way.
We won't tell anybody that if we're at the event. We'll still let them in.
All right, Chef, thanks for being
Appreciate
here.
it. Absolutely. Thank
Okay,
you.
great. Thank
Monique.
you.
All right, let's go over to Tati. Which one do you want me to bring you?
The bumpy cake one.
The bumpy cake one.
Next on Live in the D, the new dessert offering at a fast food restaurant that's putting a sweet twist on a staple food item.
NBC.
KFC is offering something new for guests. How's the sandwich? Thumbs up?
This isn't KFC, this is Penny Reds, but we'll talk about KFC.
Right. So take a look at the dessert biscuit. So these are made in partnership with Cinnabon.
Big surprise.
Oh my gosh. KFC biscuits with Cinnabon inspiration?
They are going to be available for just a limited time starting April 29th.
Lord have mercy. You can get them for $1 each or for $3. There goes your waistline for the summer.
McClure's Pickles has teamed up with a Michigan brewery for something new, and I love me some McClure's spicy pickles.
Absolutely.
Oh.
So take a look at this. It's ready to drink Bloody Mary in a can. That's different.
I've seen
very
sort of
different.
variations on this, but it was mainly like bloody beer, like micheladas, that kind of thing. McClure's already had its own Bloody Mary mix, but this can is ready to drink with the alcohol already mixed in.
Look at that.
Cans of Bloody Mary will be sold exclusively in Michigan. And guess what? I'm going to have to get me one of those and put that in the car bar fridge.
There you go.
Go from there.
All right. Sierra, come on in. This is our superstar intern. It's been wonderful having you, and this is your last day.
Yes, I don't want to leave you guys.
Of
but
course.
I love it here.
We, stealth sense of humor. One day we were talking about needing something to eat, and she said, I need something greasy and regretful.
Jason fell out.
I'm like, who has that at the tip of their tongue, greasy and regretful?
Yeah. So hold the mic up a little bit so we can
Okay.
hear you. So she's so sweet and mild-mannered. You didn't expect that quick wit.
No,
to
and she
come.
kept showing it over and over again, so it's been a real pleasure having you with us. We're going to miss you a lot.
I'm gonna miss you guys too. Like you guys are like nice. Like I consider you celebrities.
Oh.
You're like nice, fun celebrities like Adam Sandler. You know, like funny people, nice.
Wow, she's putting us in
know.
rarefied
Yeah.
air there.
Yes.
How are we letting this girl go anywhere? She's such
know.
a sweetheart. Thank you for everything.
Is Randy included in that celebrity bet?
Yes, Randy is
Big
awesome.
Randy.
Thank
Long as your people don't call me TT Randy, we're good. We're good. Have a great weekend, everyone.
Bye-bye.
We'll see you Monday.
Thank you, Sierra.
Thanks.
Good morning, I'm Rhonda Walker with a Local 4 News update from here in our newsroom. There is an investigation that is underway after a deadly shooting in Inkster. It happened just after 2 o'clock this morning on Duran Court near Middle Belt. Michigan State Police are saying that a man was shot and killed. The suspected gunman quickly taking off and maybe driving a black Ram pickup truck. If you have any information, you are asked to contact Inkster Police. And let's get over to Andrew with a look at our forecast.
Thank you very much, Rhonda. Good morning, everyone. We still have cloudy skies overhead. On 4 Live radar, we are still looking at a few showers that are out there. They've diminished somewhat. I mean, not as heavy and not as widespread as a couple of hours ago, so that's some good news. And just to our west, especially out toward Chicago, Green Bay, we're seeing sunnier skies. We'll see a little more sunshine later today, but we cannot count out another scattered shower or two around 4 p.m. That being said, we'll have highs around 60 degrees. Now, this weekend becomes colder, and we're talking about snow.